You right there? How are you all doing today, alright? Do love the sound of a G blues. And today that's what we're going to be looking at. The idea of this is you want something which is foolproof when you're soloing, be it if you're going to a jam or you're already in a band and you're playing and you want to improvise your own solos. And this is about playing over the changes, but with a really simple, easy idea, which is kind of foolproof really. And it requires not much theory, but you are using theory at the same time. So you're being creative with the fretboard. Because obviously it depends on what you do for a living. If you're a professional guitarist, then yeah, great, you've got all the time to practice and all that. But if you've got a day job, kids, etc. and all that, when you get to pick up your guitar, it might be, I just want to play with it and have fun. But then sometimes that can hinder you from developing. So this is what I do with my students and with these backing tracks, what I've created, I work through. They're simple ideas, yeah? So if you just improvise and you just use the G minor pentatonic scale, that's great. But if you want to expand on that, this is for you here today. And it's a very simple way of doing it, hopefully, which is what I'm about. Hopefully not me being simple, but my ideas and approaches to learning the guitar. And this is about learning the blues. So anyway, it's enough chatting and all that stuff. So I said so twice now in about 3 seconds. Right. So blues is going to be in the key of G, right? So if you're in the key of G, it's a 12-bar blues. You've got 3 chords. If you don't know what they are, then you can't do this. But I'm going to tell you. So they are G, C, and D. Yeah. Now, if you don't know how to work out the chords in a 12-bar blues, this is the most easiest way to do it. I'm going to show you now, right? Obviously, you've got to know the names on the notes on the fretboard a bit. So this is basically, if someone says we're doing the blues in F, you're like, oh my God, what are the chords? I don't know. This will help you, yeah? So obviously it's made of 3 chords. It's made up the 1st, the 4th, and the 5th. But we're going to use the guitar as a diagram, yeah? Now, I said to you, we're in the key of G, yeah? Or this backing track I'm going to be playing over is in the key of G. So look, this note here is G, yeah? That's chord 1. Underneath this note here is C. That is your chord 4, yeah? And this one here is your chord 5. So basically, as long as you know how to work the notes out on the guitar, you can create a little roadmap on the guitar. So if someone said, we're doing the blues in G, and you don't know, what are the chords, right? You just go, oh, that's a G. Oh, chord 1's that. Chord 4's underneath it on that note. Chord 5 is 2 frets up on the A string. So if someone said we're doing the blues in A, which most of you probably know the chords in the blues of A, it's A, D, and E. Well, look, A's there, D's there, E's there. It's exactly the same over the fretboard. Blues in F, F, chord 1, chord 4 is B flat, chord 5 is C. So all you're using is the root note as a guide, and it's like a map. So I'll show you. So look, we're doing here, so C. You go to a C at the top there, then that's chord 1. Chord 4 is just down 1, that's an F, and chord 5 is there. Remember, these are just the notes, these are not the chords. So once you've got that, you could do like, there's your C, there's your F7, there's your G7. And this idea is related to what I'm going to show you now, these 3 licks. So what I'm going to do is show you 3 licks, right, which are the same. But what you're doing, you're moving out, this is the clever bit, out of each. When you're playing over the G chord, we're going to use G major pentatonic. When we're playing over the C chord, we're going to use C major pentatonic. And when we're playing over the D chord, we are going to use D major pentatonic, yeah? Very easy, and I'm going to show you. So, let me just play it, and then I'll demonstrate it. So, yeah, so you got this, ready? I was playing in different places on the fretboard using the different major pentatonic scales. Now, it's the same lick. My first finger here, when I'm playing over the G chord, is on a G. See that? And then what I'm doing is, I'm using my second finger and sliding in. So the only notes we're using is like this. And then I'm bending up from an A. Now this note's the important thing. This is the golden nugget, yeah? Because I'm sliding in on the G string above. What is it? 7 till 9. And I'm landing on a G. And I've got them 3 notes. Now when it goes to the C chord, I'm finding where that C note is on that B string. And I'm using the same shape. And then for the D chord, I could find the D. Yeah. And then I can use the C. And then I've got, obviously, if I've got C down there, I've got C here. Look. And then D. So watch, I'm going to demonstrate again. Let me find out where it is on here. Here we go. Right. G. You can build on it, but the idea of this lesson is just to take a little snapshot of that idea or motif, whatever you want to call it, and then move it around the fretboard. And obviously each time you play in a different place, it gives you different sounds, different tones. And don't just do it on that string, you can also do, look, you got G here, look, same lick. And when you use different strings, obviously you got their strings. You can add other ideas in there as well. So if I bring this back a bit to here we go. Sorry about my leaning about. 2, 3, 1. Root note here on the G strings here. Look, you might prefer that fingering. C there, D there. But look, if you have a look, G, it's the same notes, yeah. And then what you can do, if you want to build it up, you might go, it's too much for me now. It's enough. And this track's really good for it. What I created. It's just got that good old feel of a blues groove going, so you can really get into it. What you can do G here, but then you've got C here, back to G, and then D, C, G. Now another good technique to do is play a blues, but without the backing track as well, and see if you can hear the changes. So I'm going to play a 12 bar blues. 1, 2, 3, 4. C. Back to G there. D. C. G. works as well. And then you can build on the idea. So look, I'll show you again. Pick the turn around, here we go. I go to C here, look. Back to G. It's a great way of understanding and listening out for the changes, because that's one of the most important things. Music is a language, yeah? So if you're playing with other musicians and you've just got your head down, concentrating on what you're doing, you're not engaging. And it's about locking in with the, you know, the chords, what's going on, the groove, the rhythm. They're important things. And if you don't lock in, it won't sound any good. It'll just sound like you're doing your own thing over the track. So these tracks are available from my website, which are down below in the comments. I've put a link to this track. It's G Blues, but there's loads of other ones on there, and you can try the same idea, the same concept with the other ones. If you've got any questions, let me know. Another thing, I just recorded this guitar tone is just through into Logic Pro with my Catalyst Line 6 amp fed into it. And the backing track is just what I've put online, which is on YouTube. There's like a shorter version of it. But anyway, check it out. You can get the track, full track, which I think is about 15 minutes down below, and try out the ideas. So remember, G, C, and D, and use the same shape. That's it. Good luck, and let's know you get on with your comments down below. Don't do a thumbs down below. Bye, see you later, bye.